Good morning. In the month of July, our book to read together and study together is a book that is rather old. It's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. And I'm sure that when you first heard that we were going to do this, you thought, now that's an odd selection. Because most of us only understand Frankenstein from the movies and Gene Wilder. But it's a very complex book, and I think that you're going to enjoy reading it. I don't know that you'll enjoy spending time with me talking about it, but I know that you'll enjoy reading it. But here are some of the questions that the book raises. Does it matter what we call people? Do labels accomplish anything? Do they matter at all? Frankenstein, of course, is the doctor. The creation is this, creation. Now, have you ever been out to a restaurant or been out in public somewhere and some children have been misbehaving and the parents are trying to get them all together and they say, oh, they're just little monsters? Doesn't matter if we call something a creation or if we call it a monster. And if we call it a creation, have we not raised our level of responsibility? When we call it a monster, can we just dismiss it as monstrous? But another issue that comes up time and time again in the text is, do we have responsibility for what we make? If we create something, a business, another human, a ministry, if we are the ones who create it, do we have a responsibility to nurture it and take care of it? Or is our job done when we create? That is a recurring theme, because creation is difficult enough, but nurture may actually be more difficult than creation. And the work that's required to nurture is just endless. And so I think you probably heard the book Frankenstein and thought, well, it's about monsters, or it's about a monster, or it's about science gone wrong. It's much more than that. It's a very interesting tale that asks us to wrestle with some very complex questions. When God creates something, say a tree, the nurturing and residual effects of that tree are always beneficial. I can't think of a negative side effect of a tree. But when we create something, say a paper mill, yeah, the paper mill provides jobs and the paper mill provides a product. But the paper mill has runoff. And does that runoff contaminate the soil, or does it contaminate the water? And do we have any responsibility for the things that we create? It sometimes appears that we like creating. It's just the nurturing that is our struggle. And so, I think it's going to be a delightful book. I wanted to film this wearing a monster mask, but we didn't have one here around the office. But I look forward to sharing this time with you. We start the first Wednesday of July. Probably take us about 3 Wednesdays, maybe 4. But I hope you'll join us for it. Bye now.